Oh, that's
Oh,
just
man.
absolutely stunning. So beautiful.
This was such an incredible way to start our North Queensland trip. It felt like we'd just landed on a deserted island and had the whole place to ourselves to explore.
Oh, he's so lucky. Oh, he's so lucky. Oh, he's got a baby with him.
Well, here we go again. The Great Barrier Reef tour take 2. We're here on Tuesday, today is Friday. We're driving from Port Douglas to Cairns to do the Great Barrier Reef tour, but the helicopter portion was cancelled. So we had an awesome day finding waterfalls and swimming holes anyway, and today we've been pretty much guaranteed that the helicopter portion is going ahead. So we will be flying above the Great Barrier Reef today, as well as snorkelling. Wow, it's going to be an epic day. The weather is stunning. Just blue sky. Oh, how good is that? What a beautiful sunrise. I'd love to come back and do this road on a motorbike. Absolutely stunning. Mountains on one side, coral sea on the other side. Stunning, absolutely stunning part of the world, this. Wow. A couple of hours later, and we were on the boat. We'd left Cairns behind, and we were motoring out to the outer Great Barrier Reef.
Our journey to the outer reef today is going to be about an hour and 20 minutes. We should be arriving at our first reef location a tick before 10 o'clock. The water temperature today is going to be around about 28, 29 degrees.
Wow.
Lovely.
Wow.
We love swimming in the warm water, and so do the jellyfish, okay? It is coming towards the end of our stinger season, but for your protection, we provide you with free stinger suits.
The company that we went with for the reef tour was Down Under Cruise and Dive. We originally wanted to go with a smaller company that had a small boat, small numbers, and a more personalised private sort of a tour, but we ended up going with this big company on a larger boat because they had lots of add-ons. Not only did they offer the helicopter tour, which you'll see later on in this video, but we also took them up on an additional tour with a marine biologist. What she did was take us out to parts of the reef and talk to us about the coral and the fish. She'd dive down, point out bits of coral to us, come back up to the surface, and then tell us all about it.
So once they break up that coral and they take a poo pretty much, you might see them swimming by and lots of sand droplings coming out. It's probably around 300 years old, so really cool to say you're in the water with something so old. But they're very slow growing corals. They only grow about an inch a year, but they're very strong.
It was really interesting and fascinating to get a little bit more knowledge on the reef, rather than just roll out there, jump in the water, and just blindly swim around looking at it. This was pretty cool, very informative, and well worth it, I thought.
We lost our GoPro. Oh no! Where did you lose it?
My attention then turned to not only looking at the coral, but also hunting for a lost GoPro. Alas, it was not found, and is probably still lying at the bottom of the Great Barrier Reef there somewhere. After the tour was finished, we got to have a free swim around and also hung around the photographer that they have there. That's another one of the little add-ons. The photographer will take lots of photos of you with the marine life, and then you've got the choice whether you want to buy them or not at the end, which of course we did. It was interesting hanging around with the photographer because there was always something going on. I know this video doesn't really do it justice, but man, the coral reef was absolutely spectacular. Yes, it is somewhat bleached these days, and probably not in the condition that it was in years gone by, but it is still absolutely stunning. And such an amazing experience being underwater with all the fish. It was incredible. I'd done snorkeling before, but never in deep water, never with coral. This was my first time swimming in a coral reef, but it wasn't to be my last time. Not only was the snorkelling just an absolutely amazing experience, but the helicopter flight as well was incredible.
Obviously, I'll tie up to the side of the helicopter over there.
Wow. It was my first time up in a helicopter, and once again, which you'll see on a later motorcycle tour, it wasn't to be my last time in a helicopter. It was just so great being up there in the air, getting a different perspective of the reef. The vastness of it is incredible. It stretches on as far as you can see. Any wonder this is called the Great Barrier Reef. And any wonder it's one of the natural wonders of the world. It was mind-blowing. Okay, that's enough praise about the reef. You'll just have to go and experience it for yourself. After spending most of the day out there at the outer reef, it was unfortunately time to cruise on back to Cairns. What an amazing day it was. Once again, if you find yourself in North Queensland, you must make sure you get out to the reef. Yes, it does cost a bit of money, but it is well worth it.
Lifetime memory, you reckon?
I reckon so.
Remember that one forever.
After our last night in Port Douglas, it was time to check out and head south. We didn't know where we were going to be spending our last night in North Queensland, but our destination for the day was Paronella Park, a Spanish-styled castle an hour or so south of Cairns, surrounded by 5 hectares of lush tropical rainforest. It's safe to say that there is absolutely nothing in Australia quite like Paronella Park.
So here we are at Paronella Park, built in the 1930s by Jose Paronella. A Spanish guy came over here and built the whole place by himself pretty much. Absolutely insane. Partly in ruins now due to decay over the years and several cyclones that have ripped through the place, floods. As you'll see, we're right on the edge of some stunning waterfalls, and the creek often floods. I've had a lot of cyclones through here, through this area in recent years, and walls have collapsed. Things have washed away in several floods as well. Absolutely crazy place. If you look closely through the middle of that building, there is a waterfall in there on the other side. Amazing.
See if we change the camera.
Yeah, you can. The camera's picking it up. It's green, blue, green.
Green, blue.
It feels fake, doesn't it?
It's amazing stuff, isn't it?
In addition to the incredible buildings that Jose built here at Paronella Park, he also planted 7,000 trees, creating this lush rainforest, and built a number of paths, bridges and other structures throughout the park for people to enjoy whilst they were staying at Paronella Park. The place is unbelievable. Creeks were diverted, bridges were built, paths were installed, and also a tunnel. Yep, he built a tunnel through a hillside.
Excavated in 1930, 1935. The Tunnel of Love. The bats are loving it. That's about it these days. Oh yeah, it's a bit smelly. Look at the old steps going up the hill there. The original path. Wouldn't be any crocs in here.
There's a big sign. Hello.
Something's got to eat the turtles and the fish, eh?
Yeah.
The croc's going to eat all them before it eats us.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. Look at them all just jumping on each other's backs. This is a cafe and restaurant in the middle, and a viewing platform for the tennis games out the back. After coming out of the water there after a swim, never mind the crocodile warning signs, but yeah, they were going there for a swim in their bathing costumes. Then they have to get changed into their dinner suits and everything here. Men's change rooms on this side, women's on the other side, and they have to get dressed in corsets and all the rest of the fancy gear in tropical North Queensland. Apparently all this area goes underwater every now and then. Wow. All the old picnic tables are made from concrete. They're covered in moss and ruins. The other incredible thing about this place is there was a hydroelectricity plant making electricity out of all this running water, and it still is to this day. It wasn't for many years, but was the first form of electricity in this area. 30 years before the rest of the area had electricity, this was generating electricity. Absolutely insane. Jose Paronella created it all. What an incredible guy. More fish.
So they all used to come here swimming, but there's crocodiles in here.
I guess just like any other river around here, you got to pick your time. Local knowledge. Oh, they're catfish, some of them.
Oh, so they are. Look at that one. Look at him, look. He's trying to eat all his mates, he is.
1996 and 2018 flood level. 1967, 1994 flood level. So that's where the water is now after cyclone last week. Man, to think the water was up here is crazy. Oh, and there's another one. 1946 flood level. That is steep. Can't believe how far the flood levels got. That is amazing. Sign back there said there were 8,000 of these balustrades made by hand in the park. 8,000! Pretty cool place.
You don't have to enter Paronella Park in order to view the 7 metre high Mina Creek Falls that are adjacent to the park. You can access the top of the falls and this bridge from a public park on the opposite side of Mina Creek.
Oh, I've got big bowls. I've got big bowls. This is the ballroom. This is the stage. Pretty fancy stage.
In my opinion, one of the best things to do at Paronella Park is to experience it at night. The waterfall and all the buildings around the park are lit up at night, and it is absolutely amazing. The whole place just takes on a whole different energy at night time. and they do a sound and light show which is quite impressive. If you visit Paronella Park, it is well worth hanging around for the nighttime show. If you do wish to hang around at Paronella Park for the nightly entertainment, they do have a range of accommodation options there, and the town itself, Mina Creek, also has a few accommodation options as well. We didn't stay there though because we weren't that organised. We ended up at Carmine Beach, a short drive away for the night. Alrighty, here we are. We are with the Cairns Adventure Group. We're going tubing down a river. This should be a lot of fun. We only just made it though. Actually ran out of petrol in the rental car. Completely my fault. Our meeting point was a servo, so fuel station. According to the car, we had plenty of distance spare. 130 kilometres range. We only had to go like 60-70 kilometres to the service station where we were meeting. And we didn't make it. We fell 7 kilometres short. So they didn't have to go too far out of the way to come and pick us up. Anyway, let's go get on the river. We're away. Just steer it like a kayak. You got straight for it. That's alright, I'm going straight for it too. See ya. Oh, I keep getting stuck in the rapids and the rocks. So we're going over a waterfall by the look of it. That looks pretty cool. Bit of rapid action. There's a rock right in front of you. Go to the right or the left of that. Hold on to the handles. You just got no steering, it just takes you wherever. Oh, I don't want to go towards the trees. You just can't control yourself spinning, can you? This is so much fun. Nice and relaxing, but then you get the full-on rapid bit. This is the drop-off. He said we might fall out.
Oh no, really?
Oh. I thought I was going first, and then all of a sudden you went past me. I was right over in the trees, and then you just shot past me. A little bit of
calm water, and then there's more rapids just there. Ready? Oh no! You're stuck. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Oh, I've got right in the corner. I don't know.
Here goes, more rapids coming up. Is Bill going to run out of petrol and get stuck? That is a big question. You're out of order. You're so out of order. Hit me ass. Go backward.
Oh, right in the bum. Oh, you gotta lift your bum up. Oh. Woo!
Oh, go, where am I going? Am I going the right way? Yeah. Why do I always go backwards? Oh, she's stuck again. Yeah, well, it looks like they're just about to knock straight into me. Oh, this is stunning.
That was absolutely glorious through there. Nice canopy of rainforest trees, strangle of figs, vines going everywhere across the river. Absolutely beautiful. They spit you out quick, don't they? Well, some of us. Oh. The river certainly picks up pace once you come through something like that. Oh, stuck. Come on, come on.
Yeah!
It was very cool. To get yourself in the slow spot again. Goodbye. Oh, I'm spinning. You spin me right round, baby. Oh. See ya. If you kept going, you would have ended up in croc territory. That was such a laugh. Such a fun way to finish off our amazing North Queensland trip. What a final day in North Queensland. If you're ever up that way, I highly recommend doing this tour. It was incredible. We had such a great time in North Queensland, and this was a great way to end it. From the Daintree National Park and Mossman Gorge, Babinda Boulders, Josephine Falls, the Kuranda Skyway, the Scenic Railway, to Paronella Park, the Great Barrier Reef. Absolutely awesome places, a lot of them. There are so many cool things to do in North Queensland. We didn't get to do them all, but we're glad we got to do the tubing, even though it almost didn't happen. And there was one last little important detail we needed to take care of before we could make our way back to the airport.
And there he has it. The car with no petrol.
Thankfully that little drama ended quite well with the help of some good Samaritans who gave us a lift back to the car. The car started, got us back to Cairns, we dropped it off at the airport and flew back home to the Gold Coast. The end of an incredible trip. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.